got two people. Hey everybody.
So we finally got everything moved in, I think like 10:30 last night. Got everybody clean, so here we'd show you all everything set up right now.
Yep.
So let's go over here.
So this used to be the garage, as you can tell. We got everything insulated, put hardwood down. This is the AC unit. Just got a lot of room. We can grow a little bit, and really excited. You'll get there. Just, you know, I started off with, I'll show you the animal that I started off with. Right here. He's in shed right now. But, you know, that was my very first ball python. Got him years ago. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? This girl right here was my very first morph.
She's being bred to a desert ghost this year.
Yeah.
We're waiting on a few clutches and stuff to hatch, so probably have a video of that.
How much did you need to invest in this? Well,
this room cost absurd amount of money because I had to do the floor, but
with converting the garage, I'd say that we spent around we got to open up that.
it's fine. You're gonna feel the sound of the laundry.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, so we spent about $4,000 on the garage, and then you know, each rack. I definitely recommend, if you're gonna go out, like, I really like my 50-50, 50-40. These are just really nice racks. They're expensive at first, but I mean, well worth it. But we took our time. We started off with bow files.
I think those are some of the original cages we bought.
Yeah. And then just the different animals. And then different species, like this really cool olive python. We got her at last year's NARBC, so she's just over a year old now, right?
No, we got her in the fall.
In the fall?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's close to 2.
You were getting tagged by us tonight. So I mainly do the boas, the Australian species. Those are kind of my thing.
Yeah. The Brettles. What other questions do you guys have?
This is the mom to all those babies. We don't usually show her off.
Perfect time.
Move closer over.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely get a Wi-Fi adapter for in here.
Sorry, I guess I insulated too well, but that's our female Brettles python.
How long do you think she is? Probably 7 foot, maybe a little bit longer.
Well, that's a foot hanging down past me, and then whatever that is over my shoulder.
She's probably got a foot over you. How tall are you?
5'6".
Yeah.
So this is what they start out as.
We're located in Arkansas. We started off in California, and we ended up moving out here, and everything's a lot cheaper. Getting a BCI this summer? Absolutely. Well,
We can pull a few of these big kids out. I haven't really shown these guys off that much because we didn't have a lot of room in the old room.
yeah. You got any tips for boas?
Good humidity, don't rush their growth. Especially BCC, they have issues.
Explain the AC unit. Okay. So what I did, we cut a hole in the garage door. It's gonna be easy to patch. And then the AC unit, it has an evaporator, so it's not like it's dripping water. And we keep the room at 81 degrees. Oh, it'd be better if I was looking at it.
Yeah, it's working really well right now. So.
Yeah, the garage door, it's insulated. And then we insulated all the walls and the roof, so I mean, everything's really good. We also, when we put the floor down, we put
Trey, out.
a nice little insulation.
Out.
Why don't you go lie down to your bed, Trey? Yeah, we absolutely will need heat during the winter, which this is an oiled little heater right here. It actually it heats the whole room really nicely. So
We don't currently need it because this room actually does pretty well. It's our broom. We got him 3 years ago.
yeah,
He's a local guy. He's pretty cool.
everybody needs a berm. They're a giant ball python. Well, not everybody,
Trey,
but
out. Out.
he's going to his bed.
Okay, that works. But we don't show these guys off much because the old room, the lighting was pretty bad and there wasn't any room.
Really awesome animals.
So,
Pause. Go ahead.
sorry. Our first clutch should be hatching in a couple days.
Yeah. Well, once the first one pips, we'll cut the rest. Thank you. It's really nice. We used to have all this in one bedroom, and it was super cramped. Wasn't very fun to go in.
From about 200 square feet to 450.
Yeah.
So, something a lot nicer.
Just again. Okay. Yeah, you definitely would need a lot of insulation.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't need big snakes. There are a couple other options. I mean, boas, carpet pythons get good size.
He lives up in Canada during the winters.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking to the guy that says they're illegal in Vienna.
Oh, I missed that.
Retics and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, carpet pythons get huge. They don't really... they get pretty good size. I mean, our female Brettles is probably 7.5 feet.
Yeah. I mean, she's nice and thick. And brettle pythons are really placid. I mean, she's a sweetheart. Which one are you going for right now? The Angolan? Angolans are a really cool species, too.
And it's feeding night tonight, so everybody is wanting food. And yeah, I don't want to take a bite tonight. So.
They look a lot like a really cool ball python morph, but if you feel them, their scales, which you guys can't feel, it's just a complete different thing.
So, I mean, there's a lot of other options out there for larger animals besides
Right.
retics. I mean,
even boas get pretty big. I don't know what the size limit is for Vienna.
goodness. Oh, hi, Maddie.
Even ball pythons can get pretty impressive in size. She's just a pastel, but she's massive.
we should be getting, I hope, more.
No, we've never tried to make any hybrids. I don't think I'll ever try to, you know, breed a berm or a carpet. We don't have any bloods. My buddy Ryan has a lot of awesome bloods, so whenever I want to look at them, I go over to his place.
So then this is.
She just laid.
That's the mama, the one that's gonna.
Oh, we gotta get her
Yeah.
water.
She's the one. Her clutch is getting ready to.
Hatch. Yep, she was the first one to lay this year. Hey, girly.
So we'll be having a lot more super mystics and super mystic bumblebees. And super mystic pastels. So.
Thank you. Thanks, Chris.
And then she ovulated.
We're expecting a clutch from her soon. She's just an orange ghost, but I mean, great example of it.
She laid 13 eggs 2 years ago, so.
She had last year off, right?
Yeah.
So
It's a very
that'll be
large-
fun.
Large clutch for her. And then, some of my first ball pythons is actually this girl.
Yeah, we have a champagne. We have a couple of them.
This is actually one of my first ball pythons.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Cheerios.
Hi.
How big are these bins?
70 quart. I
Yeah.
think.
70 quarts on these ones, and how big are the?
Those are the free breeder 90s.
Okay, so
Um,
this one right here, this is a 70 quart.
it's our Mystic Cinnamon.
No, I don't have any leopard geckos for sale right now. And then, yeah, this one right here. Oh, she's about to lay, too. This is a 90 quart. And then let's go look at some,
Oh, you peed.
Oh, she made a mess already.
We tried to do this after we moved everyone because everything got cleaned before we moved.
Yeah, we can show.
So these are the 40s. Or these are 50s actually.
Is this one of the? I'm sorry.
Well,
Here we go.
Here's that champagne.
Champagnes are awesome.
Here's
Hey.
another champagne.
Oh, yeah, that one's a nice
These are
darker
both
one.
Pet hypos.
So, normally, like, pause due to connection.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to.
I like getting the real dark champagnes because when you add orange ghost to them, it makes them real purpley.
And then
Then we got this really cool Mojave champagne.
yeah.
You know, we're gonna add a little bit more on ball pythons. I really like having the open space. Probably put a couple a comfy chair in here, and I want a wall mounted TV right up in that open spot there so I can chill. Just come in here and enjoy the room.
So those are super inchy. What are you looking for?
What else do you plan to add collection wise? I mean,